viewers at home, you are on to Mathematics with Dr. OJ. In this video, we shall give examples of factor formula with illustration. In our previous video, we could recall that we discussed extensively how we generated factor formula of sine and cosine. But in this video, we want to look at some examples so as to explain further what we've learned in the previous video. Don't forget to subscribe to my video channel by clicking the subscribe button below the video and the notification bell so that each time I upload a video, you'll be notified. Thank you. Now, example 1 says, show that cos 5a plus cos 3a is equal to 2 cos a cos 4a. Now, the solution, let's recall cos a plus cos b is equal to 2 cos half into a plus b cos half into a minus b. Yes, in our previous lesson, we obtained that. Okay, so with this, we now assume that our a is 5a, our b is 3a. Okay, so that will now be 2 cos half into our a, 5a plus our b is 3a, then cos half into our a, 5a, then minus our b, 3a. So this will now be what? 2 cos half into 8a cos half into 2a. Okay, so we now have 2 cos half times 8a, that's 4a, cos half times 2a, that is cos a. So which can be written as 2 cos a cos 4a. It's as simple as that. Okay, now let's look at the second example. That's as simple as that. We have shown that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Okay, now example 2 says we should show that sine a cos 3a minus sine 3a cos 5a is equal to half sine 4a minus sine 8a. Now, we want to show this as well. How do we show this? Don't forget, we want to show that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Okay? Now, if we look at sine a cos a, sine a cos 3a and sine 3a cos 5a, they have a kind of sine cos. So that implies that this sine cos of the thing is obtained from the addition, formula of sine. Okay, so we could say that we recall sine a plus b plus sine a minus b. We have to recall that because that is what is going to give us something very close or related to this. We draw what? 2 sine a cos b. Okay, now with that we can get sine a cos b, which will be equivalent to sine a cos 3a. How? So if this is equal to this, by dividing both sides by 2, we're going to have sine a plus b plus sine a minus b all over 2 will give us 2 sine a cos b. Can we call that equation 1? Sorry, 2 will be disappeared because we have divided both sides by 2. Okay, now this implies that this implies that we can have now that shows sine A still retains sine A, cos 3A will be cos B. So in that sense, our A is A, our B is now 3A. If you relate, if you say that how is this one related to this? A will be related to A, cos 3A will be related to cos B. Okay. Now that we can now say that this now what means sine A is A plus, and our B in this sense is 3A, then plus sine A here is what? A, minus our B is what? 3A. Okay, everything all over what? All over 2. So that will now be related to sine A cos 3A as we are given in the equation. So this one will be what? Sine 4A, plus sine minus 2A all over 2 will give us what? Sine A cos 3A. So let's call this one equation 2. And we should recall something. And what is that? We should recall that sine minus 2A is the same thing as minus sine 2A. Okay, from our knowledge of quadrant. Therefore we have sine 4A, minus sine what? 2A all over 2 is what? Sine A cos 3A. So we have rewritten equation what? Equation 2. Now that is for that. Now the second side of the equation, which is what? Sine 3A cos 5A. Similarly, since sine A plus B plus sine A minus B is equal to what? 2 is equal to what? I think 2 sine A cos what? Cos B. Okay? So now just taking the same method. Now in that case, what is this related now? Divide both sides by, just as we did for the other one, sine A plus B plus sine A minus B all over 2 will still give us what? Sine A cos B. And in the equation, our A will be A, our B will be the version of cos whatever. So in this case, we are talking about sine 3A cos 5A. So which implies what? Sine A is A according to the equation, but A is 3A now. 3A, then plus B is now 5A. 5A, everything in bracket, now plus sine A, which is what? A is 3A as well. 3A minus B, which is what? 5A. 5A, everything all over what? All over 2 is equal to, is now equal to what? Now say this is equal to sine what? 3A, let me write it there. Sine 3A cos 5A. So by the time we evaluate, we have sine 8A plus this one will be sine minus 2A all over 2 is equal to what? Sine 3A cos 5A. So which invariably is going to be what? This one, I told you earlier on that sine minus 2A is equal to minus sine 2A, which is what? Sine 8A minus sine 2A all over 2 is now what? Sine 3A cos 5A. Now, since the question says we are supposed to subtract sine 3A cos 5A from, sine A cos 3A. So let's suppose we call this one equation 3. Now subtracting 3 from 1. Subtracting. Is it from 1? Yes, subtracting equation 3, I think from 2 also, from 2 gives That is according to the question. Now sine A cos 3A has been equivalent to what? Has been equivalent to sine 4A minus sine 2A all over 2, then minus sine 3A cos 5A is what? Sine 8A. You know, by the time you can open the bracket, this one become plus sine 2A all over 2. Okay, so this one will now be what? The LCM is 2. You have sine 2 into 2 is 1. 1 times this sine 4A minus sine 2A, then minus 2 into 1 times the whole of this sine 8A plus sine 2A. So now with that, we clearly observe that sine 2A will cancel, minus sine 2A will cancel plus sine 2A. So we will left with what? Sine 4A minus what? Minus sine 8A all over 2. Okay, which is the same thing as half into sine 4A minus sine 8A. So you observe that we have gotten the right hand side of the given problem. So please don't forget to subscribe to my video channel by clicking the subscribe button. Thanks and God bless you.